Hello, Sooner fans. We have hockey action here as it is senior night at the Blazers Ice Center, and it's also Bedlam. UCO Broncos roll into town to take on your Sooners. Athletes from stars to even walk-ons will have a new way of looking at the next level. More of a business aspect as players can now profit off of their name, image, and likeness. All right, everybody, Ben Thomas here with breaking news as it has been announced. The Oklahoma Sooner football team, they have their guy, Brent Venables. Because he is the only guy that can lead this team into the SEC. He is a very strong, tough defensive coach who has built a powerhouse defense at Clemson for years. So what's that one thing? It's playing the safety position. Moving to the safety position will be challenging for Bowman, but the coaches believe he can pick it up quickly. Earlier this month, you were named Co-Big 12 Golfer of the Month after a stretch where we saw multiple career lows, an individual title as well. How can you continue this level of play heading into the Big 12 and NCAA tournament?
Just not getting complacent.
Defense definitely was the MVP of the game today, showing out big, especially late when they needed big-time stops, getting sacks from Nick Bonito, Perrion Winfrey, and the DJ Graham interception. OBJ snag going for their fourth straight win, and I think they'll get it as well. But this team is electric. They've been on fire all year, and I mean, number one ranked, dominating competition. That sounds like natty to me. I don't know about you guys. After a week of anger, frustration, and disappointment, Sooner fans finally had a reason to celebrate. Fans gathered at Max Westheimer Airport Sunday night to welcome the new head coach Brent Venables to Norman. Sooner fans were pleased with the hire as the Sooners' former defensive coordinator will return to the sideline.
I think Venables is going to be great for our program. I mean, he's a defensively minded coach, and, if you look at the past couple of years, our team has had sort of problems with our defense, and I feel like, he's done a great job at Clemson. I think he can do a great job here at OU, maybe bring us a national championship.
Arriving around 9:45 p.m., Venables and his 3 national championship rings stepped off the jet and was greeted by the Pride, cheer squad, and hundreds of Sooner fans.
To have the opportunity to the first time I get to lead a program at Oklahoma, are you kidding me? It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't.
The past is now the future, as Venables is tasked with growing the program and help transition OU to the SEC. Fans are excited as they believe Venables is the right guy to do that.
I hope he brings us the toughness we need, the defensive mind, just where we need to be out of the SEC, because we were not going to be there under Lincoln. Lincoln did not play a tough team. We weren't going to succeed there with him.
With Lincoln Riley in the rearview mirror, there is lots of excitement surrounding Brent Venables and the new era of Sooner football. And we got a taste of that excitement Sunday night. Ben Thomas, OU Nightly. Touchdown! To play college football is a privilege, an honor, a collection of all the blood, sweat, and tears you poured to get there. It's also a dream.
He just won! He just won the game!
I always grew up rooting for OU football. Both of my parents went here, and all my family is from the state, so I was always a big fan, and just watching those games as a young kid, it was always a dream of mine.
For 4-year walk-on wide receiver Devin Staten and athletes across the country, playing college sports like football is a chance to play against the best in the game, work with some of the best coaches, and get to be a part of a premier program on and off the field.
And just playing on such a big stage at such a prestigious university that has this standard of excellence. But part of it was also just the challenge of getting to play and test myself and see if I can really make it.
Athletes from stars to even walk-ons will have a new way of looking at the next level. More of a business aspect as players can now profit off of their name, image, and likeness. A new path in collegiate athletics that will change how players, coaches, and universities approach each sport.
It may make a difference in recruiting. I really hope that's not the case. I hope that schools are still judged on their own merits, but I think we'd be blind if we didn't admit that we now have a new factor that's in play.
It was going to be a two-edged sword. I knew there was going to be a lot of good to it, but there could also be some distractions that come with it. I thought it was mainly really good and past due.
With NIL being brand new, only a handful will be able to reap the rewards, while many athletes like Staten will only receive smaller deals, unlike some of their teammates. While it seems like a system that may tear locker rooms apart, programs and players see it as an opportunity for good.
Whenever guys are posting on Instagram or Twitter and things that normally bring in a lot of NIL value for themselves, we would start posting our teammates as well, tagging them in their posts. And that's something that our coaches presented to us at the beginning of the year when this all started.
This is a good opportunity for student athletes to help their families, meet some expenses that maybe in the past caused a lot of stress and strain for them. And I mean, let's face it, it's free enterprise. It's the American way.
NIL is still very fresh and new to the game of college football and collegiate athletics. And while it will have its issues and guys will focus on their business, there will still always be those dreamers who just want to play ball. Ben Thomas, Sooner Sports Pad.